So I've just finished at CEX and that was literally the best CEX trip I've ever had.
Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm really excited to show you this video. As like I said at the start of the video, I think I've had my best CEX trip I've ever had. And that is because I went to the Thetford CEX today, and there was a game that I wanted to buy that I saw online that I did buy and add to the collection. And that is a GameCube game that cost £100. But I'm not going to be showing you that game in today's video, that's going to be for a separate video. But I found something absolutely incredible in Thetford CEX this time. And that is a boxed and complete N64 game that I've wanted in the collection for absolutely, well, over a decade now, I'd have thought. And it's an expensive one, but I managed to get it complete in box and in pretty nice condition for unboxed price. But not only that, I actually got a couple more boxed complete Nintendo games for unboxed price. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to showing you what I found in today's video. Just before we get started on today's video, I just wanted to remind you something at the start. I was absolutely shocked to see the percentage of people who have not subscribed and subscribed who watch the channel. So if you are watching this video and you like all sorts of retro gaming content, then please consider subscribing to the channel to hopefully boost up that subscribed percentage. And thank you very much to everyone who has already subscribed, I really appreciate it. I also have a little charity shop find to show you at the end as well, but without further ado, let's go to Thetford CEX. So here I am walking up to Thetford CEX. Now this is a CEX I do go to fairly often and they always have some pretty nice stuff in there. Always quite a big retro selection, which is a very good thing to see. Sometimes it's not in the best condition, sometimes it can be good. As you can see, some of these games aren't the best condition. But as you can see, moving along a bit further past all of these boxed games, there is a big gap there. And that is where the insane item was. So this was a game that I've wanted in the collection for absolute years on the N64. A very expensive game, but complete in box, unboxed price. It was sitting there, complete in box for unboxed price, which is just crazy. So in total, I bought 3 boxed Nintendo games, and as you can see, I'm checking out the condition of some of them here. This probably is giving away like what I actually bought, but I just wanted to show you like how good they are at showing you the condition in the Thetford CEX. And like I said, I wasn't overly picky about the conditions today because all 3 of these games were complete and for unboxed price, which is something you see every now and again in CEX, but you really hardly ever see. So I just sort of wanted to get like proof that they were unboxed price by like zooming in on the prices and stuff. So I've just finished at CEX and that was literally the best CEX trip I've ever had. I can't wait to show you what I got back at the game strip, and also a very nice boxed complete N64 game for unboxed price. So I cannot wait to show you what I bought here because this is crazy. So I'm back from CEX, so I picked up some really nice bits to add to the collection. That £100 GameCube game that I'm going to be showing you in a different video. But the reason how I've been affording picking up such nice stuff lately is I've been trading in so much stuff out of my collection. Most of my PS4 collection and all of my PS3 collection, as I said. So I've got a lot of vouchers lately, but I've also been finding some really good stuff in like garage sales and bits and pieces like that I've been trading in. So I'm doing really well for the CEX voucher at the minute, and that is what I used for all of the stuff in today's video, and also that GameCube game as well. So what the prices that you see I didn't actually pay out of pocket for. When I'm trading something in CEX, I normally like to make another 50% on top. So if I find something for like 50p, I normally like it to trade in for £1 or more. Same as if something costs £10, I like it to trade in for at least £20, stuff like that. So all of the prices you see, so say if I say one of the games cost me £8, so that cost me at the most £4 out of pocket, but probably quite a bit less than that. And that is how I've been adding some really nice bits to the collection. And I've also, in future videos, got some very nice GameCube games to show you. So stay tuned for the channel for that one. But now let's get started on today's pickup. So to start with, I'll show you the CEX stuff. And the charity shop find at the end is nothing too crazy, but just a pretty cool little item for only 50p. But the main game that I picked up from CEX that I'll show you in a bit is absolutely insane. So first off, I'll show you one of the box complete N64 games that I picked up for unbox price. This one is by far the worst condition of the three. It's not in very good condition at all. But when I tell you how much it was, you'll know why I picked it up. And that is Extreme G Racing on N64. A really, really good game, Extreme G, as I already have it box complete in the collection. But I could not resist picking this up. Now, this is boxed with the manual, cartridge, insert, absolutely everything. And this cost £3, because that is how much they sell just the cartridge for. Now, I could not resist picking this up. Now, I am actually going to be keeping this in the collection, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I just want to show you what it came with first. As you can see, the box is pretty rough. Like, I'm not going to try and hide that. It is pretty rough, but, you know, it's there, and it was unboxed price. Next up, we have the manual, and again, it's not in the best of condition, but to get all of this for £3, and like I say, at least half that, £1.50, but normally I like to trade in stuff for more. Like, I found a few DVDs for 50p each, and they trade in for like £4 each, so this probably cost me about £1, if not a little bit less, which is just insane. And we also have the cartridge here, and I'm probably going to be replacing this with my copy anyway, as this is in really, really nice condition. I think the box took quite a bit of a battering over the years, but the cartridge just stayed really safe inside. So the reason why I'm actually keeping this, and this is like the collector in me, because you might think that this is a bit crazy, but as you can see, not in very good condition, and I do have it just here in really nice condition. But this one on the back, and I'll show you in a minute, says not to be sold without N64 hardware, as you can see there. Now, that to me is quite strange, because this game probably came bundled with a console at the time. But normally when games come bundled with consoles, like Super Mario Brothers bundled with the NES, like, they're just the cartridge. It doesn't actually come with the original box inside. So I don't know if this would have been, like, inside an N64 box, inside this box, the game, or whether you would have to buy an N64 and then just pick this off the shelf for free. One that says not to be sold without N64 hardware, because my copy of the game that sits there doesn't have that little stamp on the back. So I would never actually pay full price just for that little box variant, but for only £3, I'm definitely going to be keeping this one in the collection. Next up is the second complete in-box N64 game for unbox price, and that is Pilotwings 64. Now, normally, this game complete in box at CEX is £22, but I paid only £8 for it, so I'm very, very pleased. Now, as you can see, this box, again, not in the best condition. Luckily, the one at the end, which is the game I've wanted for over a decade, is actually in pretty good condition. But as you can see, this one, not the best, but my copy is, where is it, here. And this is one of the first games that I actually bought boxed years and years ago, and I did not buy it in very good condition. This was when I literally had like 2 boxed Nintendo games at the time. So this is going to be replacing my copy because it is actually in better condition. I know it doesn't look it, but I'll show you this one actually while I'm here. I believe, if I remember correctly, this one has got, yeah, it's got a lot of sticker damage, but that bit out there is actually a proper rip, like actually took out the box. So I'm probably going to be getting rid of this copy and replacing it with that copy. And at the time in CEX, I didn't actually know this one was in better condition than mine, but this one has the manual and mine didn't have the manual, which is the main reason why I picked it up. As you can see, here is the manual. Again, it's not in the best condition, but for something that old that will have been read through like many times, it's not too bad at all, really. We also have the insert, and the insert for Extreme G as well, which I didn't actually show you, but it did come with the insert. And I also have the cartridge here, and this is going to replace my cartridge, as mine has a big sticker on the front. And this is in really, really nice condition, this cartridge, so I'll definitely be replacing my one with this one. But yeah, with this normally being £22 in CEX complete in box, and I'm sure as me and you know, who you've probably been CEX and looked at the retro before, this, even with this damage at the top here, would normally be complete in box price at CEX, so there's nothing else really wrong with it. But with this only costing me £8 voucher, this probably only cost me less than £4, because I like to make 50%. So, like, that is just such little money for something so cool. And the final game, and this game is absolutely crazy, like, this complete in box at CEX is £90, and I cannot see why they didn't price it complete in box. The other ones I can see why, because if they got bought online by a collector and paid the boxed with manual price, they would probably return it because the condition isn't very good. But I don't think, if I paid £90, which is complete in box for this game, and received it in this condition, I would not return it. And I'm like not overly fussy, but I am a little bit fussy. But I'm just going to show you what the game is, and that is Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I am just over the moon to have this in the collection. I don't actually have the expansion pack yet, so I can't actually play it yet, but I will have to get one of them soon, because I've wanted to play this game for absolutely years. Now, as I said, this would normally cost £90 in CEX for the complete unboxed version, but unboxed price is £45, and that is what I paid for this. Bearing in mind that £45 was with voucher, so split that 50%, is £22.50, and I normally like to make a little bit more than 50%, so this pretty safely costs under £22.50, but it might well even have cost under 15, maybe even under £10, depending on what I traded in to get this, which is just crazy, because if I bought this online, and I'll show you the condition nice and close up, I'd like you to comment on this video, like, even if you wouldn't buy this game normally, I have wanted this for ages. Say you paid £90 for this online, and received it in this condition, would you return it? So the main flaws are, there's a couple of creases on the front, but when you're buying a game this old, like, there's nothing you can do about that. The side is very nice, so is that side. Little bit of folding up there, but you've got to expect it from a game this old. The main bit of damage on this whole box, there, like, that little split in the artwork is the main bit of damage on this box. So I'm now going to show you the cartridge and insert and manual and everything. And like I say, I'd like you to comment, if you paid £90 for this, would you return it in this condition? So here we have the manual here, and this is a bit creased up and stuff, but with a little iron and maybe putting something heavy on top of it, you'll soon be able to get them creases out of there. And it's in full colour, there's no pages missing or nothing, and most importantly, there's no drawing in it or nothing, like the notes page in the back, no one's written in this or nothing like that. So, although this doesn't look very good at the minute, with an iron and everything, this should actually look pretty nice. It just came with this old plastic black protector. There's a little bit of cracking on it, but it's just thin plastic protector, like they always crack. And here we have the cartridge. Now, I have made sure this is all authentic and everything, just to make sure this, like, because I could not believe it. I had to check when I got back to the car from CEX, because I was just in such shock. But there is absolutely no damage on this at all. Like, the label is in absolutely, like, amazing condition. Obviously, it's a gold cartridge, which wouldn't really fade anyway. Like, it's just in lovely condition. So yeah, I am just absolutely over the moon to have this in the collection. And like I say, just comment down below, based on the condition of this, not even this game in particular, any boxed game from CEX, if you bought for the box with manual price and received in this condition, would you return it? Because I honestly wouldn't. I think this is in such good condition, and to be honest, if I hadn't bought that £100 GameCube game and this was sitting in the counter for £90, I might well have bought this, which is absolutely insane. This is definitely my favourite game I've added to the collection in a very, very long time. You'll have to let me know if you've played Majora's Mask and if it's any good or not, because I've heard such good things about this game, but I've never owned it on the Zelda Collection disc on the GameCube. I don't have that, or on the 3DS or nothing. And I also don't know anyone who has this game, so I have not played this game at all. I still can't because I don't have the expansion pack. But hopefully I'll find one of them very soon and finally be able to play this game, because I'm so excited about this. And finally we have the little charity shop find, and this isn't going to seem quite as exciting now, but I'm still pretty pleased with this, and it was a book for only 50p. And that is this Transformers storybook from St Michael's at M&S. So yeah, I thought this was a really cool little thing to find. As you can see, only 50p on the back. Now, I just need to give it a little bit of a wipe down, so it's a bit grubby on the front, but apart from that, it is in really, really good condition. And I just can't resist this really awesome retro artwork for only 50p. I also thought the picture on the front was a little bit different, because it's kind of like nature-y, which you don't see very much on Transformers stuff. So I was really pleased to pick this one up from the charity shop as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and please subscribe, and let me know what was your favourite pickup of the day. And also, like I said, let me know in the comments down below, if you received a boxed game in that condition on CEX, would you return it or keep it in your collection? I just got to say before I go, I've just hit 1,700 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel at the minute. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!